going to try to make this video as fast as possible because I'm currently at work. So I purchased a off of Facebook Marketplace. I purchased a Steam Deck. Now this one was the lower gig one, but I happened to modify it and I put a it's running. I got like 3 terabytes running around in here. Maybe no, 2 terabytes because I put a 1 terabyte internal hard drive and I put a 1 terabyte SD card in there. Now when you get an SD card, make sure that you get the one, don't get a cheap one, get one that can really pretty much process games pretty fast, so on and so forth. And yes, you can run the games off of this. Now I wasn't going to get this at first, but I'm kicking myself as to why I didn't get one before. This right here is more than just a handheld. I mean, it's the accolades that I have for this for the Steam Deck is absolutely amazing. Yes, I have tested out the ROG Ally X, but this one has an easier user interface. Not to mention, I installed some things in a ROG Ally and so on and so forth, and it was just, I don't know, it doesn't run it how Steam does. Now, no, I'm not being endorsed or anything by Steam or anything like that, or Valve, or whatever the case may be. Now, I did want to mention that I got this cover right here. It is a protective case with a kickstand. It is from JSOC, right? Absolutely love it. It's a nice, durable steel kickstand, and I've really put this thing to the test. Stands up pretty good, as you can see right there. And I mean, love it. This thing right here is more than just a handheld, as I was saying before. The things that I could mention you can do with this just are endless. You can emulate on here, as you can see right there. I have like classic games on here. I'll start some of them up, but I will not continue with the process. As you can see, I have God of War Ascension on here. You can run PlayStation and Xbox remotely from here. You can use this as a PC. So many things you can do with this that I absolutely love. And with this right here, with the Steam Deck, you're pretty much, how can I say, you can have a console in every room because the game, the handheld, plugs into any monitor, any TV, or you can have it docked at a station. They sell docking stations for these for pennies on the dollar. Now you can get the official one from Steam, but I got the one from JSOC. And again, it seems like JSOC is the go-to product when it comes to getting stuff for your Steam Deck. But I can honestly say this thing is absolutely amazing. I got this for $150 off of Facebook Marketplace. Am I happy with it? Absolutely. Reason why I'm glad I didn't go and buy, well, first off, it's not in my budget, but I didn't go buy one of the ones off of Steam is because, like, there's rumor, and usually where there's smoke there's fire, and there's a rumor that the Steam Deck 2 is coming out next year. So this is good for me for right now. When the Steam Deck 2 comes out, I will sell this one and pretty much get the newer one. But I will always, from thus forth, I will always get a Steam Deck. I'm not really interested in getting a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm actually going to sell my Nintendo. I have mine connected by hotspot. I'm going to sell my Nintendo OLED. So if anyone's interested, check me out on eBay. But yes, you can switch to desktop mode right here by going to power. This is where you install most of your apps right here and everything. Now, the reason why you're not seeing a glare on my screen is because this was the 16-bit version or something, 16 gig version or 64 gig version that I turned into, as I told you before, I turned it into a 1 terabyte internal and 1 terabyte SD. Now, all my emulators and everything are on, all my emulators and everything of sort are on my SD card, which is right over here. And my games that I get from Steam, whatever, are in my internal drive. So just in case sometimes you have to reinstall the OS in case something happens, you don't have to reinstall all your emulators. Now, some people love installing everything to the internal. I'd rather just do the Steam games because I can easily restore those with this, and just download them without having to configure them and all that other stuff if something happens. Yes, you can run a browser off of here and everything like that. This thing is amazing. And yes, you can use a touch screen, as you can see right there. You can use the trackpad over here. Then you have this is your trackpad, your track wheel. If you had a mouse right there, this would mimic the mouse and so on and so forth. These two, this is the up and down or the track wheel, and this is your mouse pad over here. You can type with, you can hit the X button and bring up typing. This is your file section right here. If you want to look at the last files that you had, so on and so forth. This is your browser. I'm using Brave, and I have the Google Chrome browser, as you can see. The wallet system application Brave is required. Yes, next. Okay. Cancel. There's your browser right there. Everything is very snappy, and then you can put this in desktop mode where you pretty much hook this up and you can run it as a computer. Everything runs fine on here. As I told you before, if you want to bring up your keyboard, you can either use the controller right here to type in, or you can right there. Let's see if it'll just take me to a page. And there you have YouTube right there, as you can see. You can use this as a computer. There's so much you can do on here. As you can see, I never activated YouTube on here, or anything like that, but I was just showing you that you can visit sites on here, so on and so forth. You can go back to desktop mode pretty easily, as you can see. And that's how you go back to what's the name? If you want to just go back to your game section, there's two sections on here, or pretty much two interfaces. There's a desktop mode and the what's the name? Desktop mode and the gaming mode, which is like the Steam interface right here. And it's running Steam OS. It is using Linux right here. I'll show you how well a game runs on here. And yes, I'm using my phone as a hotspot, so I mean, you can take it on the go. Battery life is pretty good. Battery life for the size this thing is, and yes, I love how big it is. It is bigger than my Fold, as you can see, in terms of screen viewing. It's actually pretty good, and the games run really good on here. Now, even if they say the game can't run on Steam, try it anyway, because that's just for the time being or whatever. But there's a lot of games that they say could not run, and they run perfectly fine on Steam. This is Expedition 33. Thank you for the anonymous person that donated this game to me. Sound is great. These are your volume buttons up here. See? And if you want to quit the game, you can easily go here, go to exit game. There you go. It is running games flawlessly. I haven't had any, and there's a lot of other stuff you can do. Look on the channels, and no, I do not endorse or, suggest you find illegal ROMs or anything like that. But there's a lot of stuff you can do. Let's run this one. This I just downloaded right here. This right here is literally, I am loving the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is what I'm surprised I never invested in this a long time ago. I would say it's about it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Nice fluid screen. And no, this is not the OLED model or anything like that. I didn't feel as though at this present time with consoles and like the newer systems coming out that I should invest in a heavy one. And I'm very happy I got it for the price that I did. Love it. Absolutely love this. $80. I'm just gonna sell my life, sell my soul. I want to play Power Stone. I'm a very big fan of Power Stone. Love Power Stone. Come on, don't tell me you don't got nobody to play me in Power Stone now, boy. Come on. But as you can see, this is how it runs and everything like that. I am loving the Steam Deck. And yes, I'm outside, as you can see. I'm out here. I'm out. So, if you guys had any question about the Steam Deck, if you can find it for cheap right now. Now, yes, Steam does sell some refurbished ones, and Steam has a very good return policy. They're very good with fixing your device, so on and so forth. And I have contacted Steam to see if I can get an extended warranty with it, just in case I break it, lose it, whatever case may be. And they pretty much told me like, yeah, or either like, they can work something out for you. But yeah, I am loving this right here. Absolutely love it. You have any questions or anything like that, let me know. But yeah, I'm loving the Steam Deck. And I've never been a person that was in a handheld. Take care, guys.